Hello, this is David Allen for CHESScribe software, and this is creating a position in CHESScribe using the FEN, F-E-N, import option. Prior to inserting a FEN into CHESScribe, we need to get one from somewhere. So going to a website such as chess.com and finding a game that we're interested in, we can then navigate to the page where the FEN is shown. Here it's on the right. Right-clicking over the entry field and selecting Copy allows us to get a hold of the FEN, which we can then paste into CHESScribe. We then return to the CHESScribe application, right-click over the notation area, and select Add, Position or Problem. We then type in the title for the particular position that we're going to create inside of CHESScribe. Then we move the cursor down to the FEN import area, click once to place the cursor there, then right-click and select Paste and Apply. You can see that the chessboard is immediately set up in the same position as we saw on the previous screen. We're now free to modify the position in any way that we wish, either by changing pieces, removing them, or adding them to the board. We can also change the move number, the title, and we can even change it from black's move to white's move if we wish, simply by clicking on the radio button as shown. Then we will save it in our database, the CHESScribe database, by clicking on the Save button. And we can see we're now in the analysis mode for CHESScribe. As when working with any position in CHESScribe, you click on the pieces in order to select them and move them. But first, let's click over in the notation area and type in a description for the opening position, an interesting position arrived at during a vote chess game on chess.com. This allows us to have a more meaningful description of that opening position. So clicking again on the bishop, we take the knight, and you'll notice that the notation area is automatically updated, further updated when we recapture with the rook. Now we can play forward, performing analysis on the position and playing to the conclusion, which is checkmate, white wins. Having done that, we then back up to consider an alternative, a different response to move number 29. In this case, we take the pawn with the bishop and the queen recaptures. And again, playing forward through the various combinations, we consider now perhaps moving the rook. And once again, there's a forced mate. Okay, having captured that, then we can once again back up by clicking in the notation area on move number 29 and consider a different alternative response to bishop takes e6 by black, which would be moving the king, and then again playing through what is ultimately a checkmate. So having considered the various alternatives for the response by black to 29 bishop takes g7 followed by rook takes g7, we consider alternative moves for black, such as queen to b5, and then we look at the combinations which could arise after that. And again, we continue to play through the combinations, looking for checkmate. Having found it, we back up again in our analysis, selecting move number 31 and considering, after again bishop takes e6, a different response by black. And we're playing through until finally we have another forced mate. Okay, and one last possible combination. It's a different alternative response to bishop takes e6, to knight takes e6, which would be some move like moving the pawn, and then again that forced mate at f8. And that's it. This has been David Allen for CHESScribe software.